All right. So how would you recommend to someone like they're going to take their first ever backpacking trip then?
Yeah, dude, you got to go with people who've gone before. And I get that's not always the most realistic thing because, like,
Mhm.
really, it wasn't for us, and we all love the outdoors and we wanted to do it. But maybe do like a 2-3 day trip, not 4 or 5. Like, really, only 2 nights. You should,
Mhm.
and you got to open up the tent before you buy it. I had the cardboard in there, and I was carrying around cardboard. I mean, it
Gosh.
was that was bad.
So
And it
fun.
was Walmart, tent, Walmart sleeping bag. I didn't even have a mat. I didn't even have a sleeping pad.
What do you
I mean,
suggest mileage wise for somebody to starting out?
8 at the max. Well, I guess it depends on where you're at because I mean, if you did 8 like in the Midwest, that would be lame. That'd be kind of how many did we do in a day? We did.
I got
counted.
on my phone. I got like 10-ish.
I know. I feel like your phone highballed it. How much did your phone say the whole trip was?
26
27.
ish.
Yeah, there's no way that was 26.
Yeah.
Like I think something was wrong because we've done so many trips and I guess like maybe it was right, but then like all the websites kind of are wrong when they map it, you know?
My phone probably was off. It does that sometimes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. I'd say like 8 miles though is like is a good happy medium, especially like that should be your max in the mountains. But if you're doing more like hills, 8 to 12. But
Kind of true for
definitely
like
no more than
like 8
12.
miles a day type thing. So if you're
Yeah.
doing 3 days, max like 24 miles in the 3 days to start.
Yeah, that's a good indicator, I would think too.
Yeah.
24 in 3 days is probably what you should max out.
how many trips have you taken so far?
Probably like 7. I mean, we usually go 2-3 times a year, and we've been going for like a little over almost 4 years now, 3-4 years.
What do you think you're getting a lot better at with hiking?
My mental fortitude. I mean, nothing really gets me down anymore because it's like, wow, could be a lot worse. But and I'm really good at like recognizing when someone's struggling too, because then you take some of their gear off of them. You give it to the people who are feeling better. You got to disperse the weight out if people are struggling.
Right.
And the guys, especially not me, like I don't deserve credit, but like Ty and Brant, they come even more prepared every time.
Yeah.
I'm not prepared like at all. I almost like want to screw myself for some reason. I got to get better at that.
That seems like the trend is like.
What are some of the things you forgot?
You gotta put this in the video. I might have forgotten my sleeping bag once. I mean, I forgot a rain. I mean, I didn't even have a rain fly. I didn't even forget it because I thought I had it.
I heard you had to wear your Timberlands.
Yeah, I had to wear my nice Timbs because I forgot shoes. I usually hike in Chacos though most of the time.
Yeah.
What was it you forgot this last trip?
What did I forget?
It was something. I can't remember.
I know. Oh yeah, there's a few things. I forgot my bladder, my water bladder. That was one of them.
Yeah.
So I couldn't carry 2 liters of water with like the straw. I forgot that. I brought my iodine. I'm pretty surprised I brought that. I don't remember, but I could just survive on so little. I feel like that's what I'm really good at. I don't really need anything to have good morale out there.
Where do you think
people need some bougie stuff, and I don't need anything.
Yeah, there are a lot of campers.
Definitely, Like I didn't have a lot of money. I think growing up, I just didn't have a lot either. So I think I was just like, you got what you have kind of deal.
Yeah.
I didn't really have a choice. And then like with camping, I mean, I work out, you know how often I work out all the time. So I just have like really good mental fortitude. I've always had pretty good, and I don't really have to try too hard at it. It's who I am at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Discipline. It's so huge just in life.
Yeah. It is. And I eat crappy food all day, like in civilian life. So when I'm out on the trail, I don't mind eating crappy food again, you know. So it's actually a nice switch up because I don't eat any trail food outside of the trail. So it's like I only eat jerky, tuna, Quest bars, Cliff bars, only on the trail. So it's like nice to like, oh, I get to eat this stuff again. Candy. I don't eat any candy out here. You know, I only eat that on the trail. So it's like Thanksgiving out there, man.
Thanksgiving.
I don't even like Thanksgiving food. I like camp food better than Thanksgiving food.
We should just do that. Just lay out the tuna packets and the Sour Patch Kids for Thanksgiving.
That'd be hilarious.
Dude, a Campsgiving, that'd be fun.
Campsgiving with our Camp Rangoons.
Yeah. Oh, the Camp Rangoons. That's a play. The honey is a play. That's a need. Corn tortillas, not the play. Do not bring corn tortillas.
Yeah. I would not want to finesse that.
Yeah. That kind of hurt, but honey is in every trip forever.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Caffeine's a big one too.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Tent versus hammock camping or backpacking.
Dude, you guys crushed the hammock. I like what you do, and it's lighter, it's more economical. But man, when you got a tent full of like 7 dudes and a girl, like that's awesome because it's miserable. And you could just, I mean, Brant and me just kept everyone up in the tent because we would just like stay stupid shit the whole time. And it's just fun messing with the guys and being crammed in there, and it kind of stinks. But it's the camaraderie of the tent that I like, opposed to the hammock, because you can't fit everyone in the hammock.
Right.
I mean, you could try.
Yeah, make sure you have a tent for your girlfriends, Michelle says. They'll have their own hammock, I'm sure.
Yeah, I remember I was laughing that one night you kept putting the strobe light up on the top.
Yeah, I kept doing that.
Ty finally
let that go for so long.
Ty's like, Alex, man, don't let someone else go turn that off. And you got up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he got me with that. That's how you get me. You got to make, like I was saying earlier, someone does your job that you're supposed to do. That's kind of shitty, and I didn't want him to do my job of turning it off. So
yeah, it kind of makes me feel bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. He knows how to get my buttons if he really wants me to do something. That's it.
All about that strategy.
Yeah, and it's warm in the tent, dude. I mean, when you got 7 bodies in there, it's warm. So if it's ever like a cold trip, that's the best. Tent is definitely the way to go on a cold trip.
Yeah. It was with hammocks. If it starts getting cold, you have to get a underquilt too to keep the heat in, just so then you don't get the wind or anything. But then that's another thing you have to pack. So I think for colder trips, tent's probably better than hammock wise, just because the hammock you start having to bring more stuff once it starts getting pretty cold out.
Also, I was thinking about like your desert trip in like Arizona. You can't hammock there, can you?
Oh yeah. That would have been really hard to hammock. Yeah, and when we were in Bandelier, which was in New Mexico, that was kind of like a canyony place too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot you have to have the trees, and you might not always have that.
Yeah.
In Colorado, you'd be fine. But when you get in the deserty stuff, I wouldn't risk that. But I always bring my hammock. Like, you saw my hammock. I always bring it because it's like a pound,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
super
and it's
light.
just like to chill. Yeah,
Nice to
to
have.
chill in here.
I agree.
Mhm.
Definitely agree.